just waiting for my partner to join. Okay, she's here. Hello, everyone. I'm just waiting for Farrah to join me, and then we'll get started in a few minutes. Hi, Farrah.
Hi, Hannah.
How are you today?
Yeah, okay, fine, thank you. You?
I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay. Yeah. Excited to do this today?
Yes, I know. Very excited. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Oh, it's buffering. Is it working for everyone else or no? I saw a comment. Let's double check before we start. Can anyone else
11 song. Oh.
Can anyone else confirm that if it's working okay or if the connection's okay? I'll just wait a couple minutes. Is it working for you, Farrah? Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
If it's not, if it's buffering or anything, you can't hear me. Can anyone else confirm if they can hear us and see us if they could type in the comments? Can you hear me, Farrah? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
It could be just an issue with your audio, not yours, but the person in the comments. But yeah, if anyone else can just let us know if they can hear us or see us, that would be nice. But oh, I can hear you. Okay, perfect. Okay. So, we're going to be talking today. I'll introduce myself. My name's Hannah, and I'm a part of the Ryerson Best Buddies chapter. And then Farrah, do you want to introduce yourself?
Okay. My name is Farrah, and I am a best of a buddy advocate of a for 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 the Ryerson chapter.
Yes. Okay, so so we're from the Ryerson chapter, and we're going to be talking today about internet safety and how. Thank you, Bella, and hello, Andrew. We're going to be talking today about online safety and internet safety, and how to make sure that everyone's staying safe, because we know that a lot of people are using the internet a lot more during COVID.
And for something.
Okay, yeah, no problem, no problem.
Yeah.
For the person that says they have no sound, I think it might be your audio. I think other people said they could hear us, so maybe double check that one. But yeah, we'll give us a minute. Farrah just stepped away, but we'll get started. And we're going to have a little quiz at the end about internet safety, kind of about what we've talked about. So you can stay for that and make sure that you're listening so you can do well in the quiz. Okay. it's Kelly. Hi, Kelly. I didn't know it was you by your username, but yeah, I think it is your audio, maybe. Um, okay, Farrah. Whenever you're ready, you can go ahead. No rush.
Okay. Now, in in internet safety. Do 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 what does it mean to be safe? What what does it mean to be safe online? Do 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 be safe? You, okay. Do be safe, be safe online for bees in in individuals are for protecting themselves themselves and and themselves and for others from 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 online on from online harm than risk. Do you wish for me cause wish me put their personal information at risk? Lead to lead to unsafe communications or or even affect affect their mental health and well-being. Ev- ev- Everyone should be aware of social media safety. You, but especially for especially people young, 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 old, old, alike. What's that noise? Alright. Yeah, okay, thanks. Yeah, okay, sorry. Okay. Okay. Social media safety. Yeah, okay. To with disabilities. Just, there, there are kinds of people. There's all kinds of people in this world, and and scammers, scam and scammers scammers and scam and scam and scam for links and websites are and websites are and websites are um out out there and and now and now um and now es- and now especially last year with the COVID pandemic, scammers, scammers, and scammers and fake links, fake links, fake links are more, are more, are more on the rise. Could, could you, could you, could you,
Do you want me to share the tips?
could you now talk? Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
For sure.
thank you.
Awesome job, Farrah. You brought up some really good points about, the scam links are on the rise with the pandemic, so everyone has to be super careful. And so now, what are some pros and cons of using the internet? So some pros is that you can find useful information, you can make new friends, you can find fun online events and activities, you can find events for organizations that you're already in. But some of the cons is that there's scams, there's people pretending to be someone they're not. There's strangers that could be asking you for personal information or banking information, such as credit cards. And you should never give out your personal information online, and especially your banking information. And sometimes people may ask you to do something or force you to do something against your will, and then it's always okay to say no if someone's making you uncomfortable or if you're feeling forced to do something. And in those situations, you should go to a trusted friend or an adult or a parent to let them know that this is going on. So if anyone's ever heard the term stranger danger, the same rules apply on the internet. So if a stranger tries to talk to you online, you should tell a parent, an adult, or a trusted friend. Similar, going on the internet is like going out on Halloween. So everyone's face is hidden, and unless you know your friend's costume or online name, you don't know if you're talking to your friend or if you're talking to someone else. Any stranger can pretend to be a friend, but there's no way of knowing because they can hide behind the computer. Yeah, so another thing is making sure you're on appropriate websites, and make sure you're staying on those. And if you come across a website that's making you feel uncomfortable with what you see, tell an adult or a friend or a trusted guardian or parent, because sometimes you can click on the wrong thing and something comes up that's not appropriate and you're like, what do I do? So in those situations, it's good to go to a parent or a friend and just talk about that and work through that with them. And then sometimes you might get inappropriate emails or messages. It's important not to open emails from strangers, or opening emails with attachments, and not giving your email address to strangers. If you open an email with an attachment, it could be a scam. It could lead to something inappropriate. It could compromise your personal information. So make sure that you're not giving out your email address to strangers, and you're not opening emails from people that you don't know. That's really important. And here's a more list of things that you shouldn't give out to strangers. So your name, where you live, especially your city or your address specifically, your telephone number, your birthday, your height, your weight, your photo, that's really important, your parents' name or your school. And something you could give out is maybe your likes or dislikes, but I would say it's not advised to talk to strangers on the internet just because it can lead to various very dangerous consequences sometimes. Um, in regards to meeting people on the internet, if you're talking to a stranger on the internet and they say they ask to meet you in person, it's important to tell someone immediately. So a parent or a trusted guardian, or a personal support worker. And you should never arrange a face-to-face meeting with someone you've met online. Just remember that some people might not be who they say they are. So next we're going to be going over some helpful tips that's provided by Community Living in British Columbia on how to stay safe online. So the first tip is to protect your password. So your passwords is the doorway to your private life. So keeping your password private means that you hold the key to your social networking profiles for posting information, pictures, and stuff like that. And you should make your password something that's not super obvious, and something that would be really hard for people to guess. So for example, don't use your birthday, your home address, or your phone number. And then if you need to write your password down, just in case you're going to forget it, just keep it in a safe place and maybe not where other people are going to find it or come across it. Another helpful tip is to have a checker friend. So, you want to stay safe on the internet, so it's always good to have a friend who can be, keeping an eye on our posts and making sure we're being safe online. A checker friend can be someone who uses the internet as well, and is on the same social networking sites as you. A checker friend, can check in with you, and if you're telling them that you're chatting with someone and they're making you feel uncomfortable, they can help advise you on that situation. And you should add this friend to your friends list on these sites so they can kind of help you and kind of see what's going on your social networking sites. So another thing is to have your privacy settings on. So, keeping your profiles private instead of public. I know sometimes this can be hard to navigate because technology is difficult, but it's good to keep your profiles private, because then only the people that you allow to see your content can view it, and not strangers can just come across your profile and start messaging you. So you would just check your privacy settings by going into your settings, and if you need assistance with this, you can always ask a parent, a friend, your personal support worker, or your guardian. Another tip is that it's okay to say no to people. If someone's making you feel uncomfortable on the internet, even if you are friends with them, it's okay to unfriend or unfollow people if they are making you feel uncomfortable. And it's okay to say no to people who ask to be your friend on a site, but you're not comfortable with them seeing all your personal content and everything that you're posting. And saying no ensures that you have the control of your online life. And yeah, if someone you don't know sends you a friend request, and you don't know them, it's best to probably decline that friend request and say no. Another important tip is to think before you post. Before you hit the share button, kind of look at what you're posting and think, is this something that you're okay with everyone seeing and that you want to share with everyone? Make sure that you're not posting anyone else's private information. Don't post pictures of yourself that you wouldn't want to show to your parents, or Farrah was saying that pictures or information that you wouldn't want your grandma to see. And then the next one, we kind of went over this already, but I think Yes, or blocking them. That's a really good point, Kelly. Yeah, it's always if someone's making you uncomfortable or they're doing something inappropriate, you can just block them. And of course, if you need any assistance with that, ask a friend how to do that or ask a parent, personal support worker, and they can help you with that. Um, so, the last tip is, again, not posting private information. We kind of went over this, but this is a really important one because, you know, this can compromise a lot and kind of could get you in a lot of trouble, you know, could be dangerous. So yeah, not posting your home or work addresses, any of your banking information if someone asks you for it, your social insurance number, your phone number, and you can discuss with your friends kind of the information you want to keep private. And, you know, sometimes even a trusted friend may accidentally share this information. So you want to be careful with who you're sharing this important information with. And, you know, medical information and your physical health are private things. And you know, you shouldn't be sharing them with strangers on the internet. So yeah, so that's kind of the tips that we have. And now we're going to move on to a quiz based on the information that me and Farrah discussed. So everyone can just type in the chat what you think the answer is. And Farrah's going to start the quiz off for us if that's okay. Yeah? Awesome.
Yes. Okay, I have to find it first.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Do wish wishes wish thing is okay to give out to give wish wish is okay or to give out over the internet. A thing. My for last name. B. My for school name. C. My for parents' name. D. My for favorite TV show. Or E. My 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 address.
Okay, I'm going to type it in the chat just so everyone can look it over. So right now we're doing a quiz, everyone, based on the information that we talked about. So the question's there, and Farrah just also said it. So if you can just type your answers in the chat. Okay, I see we have one response. Does anyone else want to give this question a try? We'll give it a couple more minutes. Okay. Okay, so yes, so it is D. Thank you for those who put it in the chat, and that is correct. So I'm glad everyone knew that one. That's awesome. You know, so as we said before, you know, personal information isn't okay to share. Yes, Andrew, it is D. But you can talk about your likes and dislikes, but remember, personal information to strangers, probably not a great idea. Okay, so the second question, I'm just going to type it here really quick so everyone can see it. Hold on, everyone. I'm just gonna type it just so if anyone misses it, they can have a chance to answer it and see what we're talking about. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I forgot to do C. Okay, so the question is, while surfing the internet, you see a website that makes you feel uncomfortable. What should you do? Write down the name and don't go there again. Go tell a parent, guardian, trusted friend, and/or personal support worker, or unplug the computer. What does everyone think? You can type your answer in the chat. Okay, see we have one answer so far. Anybody else want to give it a shot? We'll give it a couple more minutes. I'm going to start typing the next question. Okay, I see Andrew changed his answer. Okay. So, the correct answer for that one, oh, I see we got another one. We got a couple more answers. So the correct answer for that one is actually B. So when you're surfing on the internet, something uncomfortable happens or you feel uncomfortable, you should go tell a parent, guardian, trusted friend, teacher, or personal support worker. Just because if you unplug the computer, that doesn't guarantee it won't be there when you get back. So the best way is to have someone help you out, talk with you, and they can help close the page and ensure that it doesn't happen again. So Farrah, do you want to do the next question?
4?
Question 3.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oopsie. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. It's going. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. If 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 some if someone if someone online tells you they are in high school and their name is Katie, so from the they are probably how old? A was 12, for B 13, C 15, C 35, the D there's from and no way to tell.
Okay, everyone. So what do we think about this question? It's also in the chat. If anyone wants to respond, you can just type your answer in the chat. So everyone let us know what you think. We'll give everyone a couple minutes. Okay, someone says D. Okay. Does anybody else want to answer this question? Okay, yes. So it is D. So there's no way to tell, even if someone says that their name is Katie and you can't really just assume their age. And sometimes even when someone does tell you that, oh, yeah, my name's Katie and I'm 15, there's no way to ensure that that's going to be accurate. I'm just typing up the next question. So give me one sec. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Ask. Oh, I don't know if I can. D. Okay. So next question is, if you have been talking on the internet to a person for a long time and they ask you to meet, what is okay to do? Meet them as long as you bring a friend. Oh, sorry. A, meet them as long as you bring a friend. B, meet them in a public place. C, tell someone where you will be before you go. Or D, ask your parent or guardian first and have them go with you. So let me just type that in the chat. So everyone, let us know what you think for this question, and you can just type your answer in the chat. We'll give everyone a couple seconds. Okay. I don't see any. Oh, okay. Wait, Kelly. Okay. Anybody else want to try this question? It's okay if you get the answer wrong. This is all about learning. It's okay. It's no big deal. We just want you to participate. Okay, yeah, so it is D. So awesome job, Kelly. And yeah, so if someone asks you to meet on the internet, you're really wanting to, obviously ensure that you ask your parents first, and they can kind of assess the situation and ask them to go with you. Never meet someone alone that you've met on the internet. Thank you, Rachel. Okay, Farrah, do you want to say the next question?
Yeah. Okay. 5. If someone on if someone on the line sends you a message that is mean or makes you feel uncomfortable, you should A. Oh. Erase them from your friends list. B. Delete the message. C. Insult them back. D. Tell A A responsible adult. Trusted for friend or guardian.
Awesome. So I'm going to type that. And then everyone, let us know what you think for this question. You can just type your answer in the chat. And it's okay if you get the question wrong. It's all about learning, so no worries. So we'll give it a couple seconds for everyone to answer. I'll start typing the next question. So what does everyone think about this question? Okay, we'll give it a couple more seconds, and then if not, we will tell you guys the answer. Okay. Okay, Kelly says D. Anyone else? Okay, Haley says D. Farrah, do you want to tell them the correct answer?
Yeah, okay. It is D.
Yes. Awesome.
Tell me, tell, 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 tell a irresponsible adult trusted for friend or for guardian.
Yes. Yes. Awesome. Yeah, and you could also block them. Good point, Kelly. Okay, so this is our final question. So when you're talking to someone online and they know some of the same people you know. Since they have many of the same friends as you, is it okay to give them your phone number if they ask? So A, yes, or B, no. I'll type that also in the chat, and everyone can let us know what they think about this one. Okay, if anyone wants to answer in the chat what they think, let us know if you think it's A or B. Yes, it is a tricky one, Rachel. But don't worry, if you get the question wrong, it's totally okay. It's about learning.
It is, yes, it is about learning.
Yeah. I'll give it a couple more seconds, guys. Okay, Farrah, do you want to tell them what the correct answer is?
Yeah, okay. It is, it is for B for now.
Yes. Okay, yes. Yeah, a good point. Kelly put in a good point because you should really be asking for a guardian. You know, and you don't really know this person, so you remember that you don't want to give people you don't know your personal information, which includes your phone number. So that concludes our internet safety for today. We thank you so much for watching, and we hope that this provided everyone with some helpful tips about how to stay safe on the internet. And you can always, this video will be saved, so if you want to come back to this, you can always come back and look it over again, or if you wanted to check anything out, you can come back. Farrah, did you want to say anything?
Thank you. Thank you guys for taking for taking for taking for taking for taking out for taking for taking out for some time out of the out of the out out of the out of the Friday morning out of the Friday morning to join us.
Yes. Okay, everyone.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Have a great day. Thanks,
Yeah,
everyone.
okay, bye guys.
Bye.